The Viking Simmer says, hello. The Viking Simmer says, no sound on your voice.
Okay, yep, sorry. I had a phone call earlier
The Viking
today.
Simmer says, game has
Your
sound.
exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Your brakes are cold. We need to
Yeah,
get some heat
I
into
had
them.
a phone call earlier. Had to cut my stream
flag.
extremely short. I forgot that I muted it when I received the phone call.
The Viking Simmer says, good now.
So how are you today?
Clear left.
Yeah, I hate starting on cold tires.
The Viking Simmer says, just got back from an appointment.
Okay. Hopefully the appointment went well. In just a routine checkup.
The Viking Simmer says, wasn't able to get on last night or today.
Okay, does that mean you want to get on now? I could host a server if you want me to. Because even though the guys have a practice server up, this cold tire crap is crappy.
Blue flag. Blue flag. On your right. Clear right.
Did I just see Clifford go around in the Porsche?
Blue flag. On your left. Clear left. Yellow flag. You've taken a tiny bit of bodywork damage, but you won't feel it. There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Yellow flag, Sector 2. Green flag, Sector Shoe. We think P3's Bandite. Green flag, Sector 3.
Okay, well, I don't know if you heard my question or not, so I'll ask it again, I guess. You want me to set up a practice server, or are you coming in and joining us in this one?
The Viking Simmer says. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Blue flag. Your brake temperatures are okay.
On your right. Clear right.
Yellow flag.
It'll take a while to
Green
getting
flag,
it,
sector
them
6.
up to 80 degrees.
Cold tires all around.
Whoa!
Okay, champ. Yellow flag.
Alright.
Your suspension's completely knackered. There's nothing we can do there.
Well, that's a bust.
That's the end of the session. 5.
Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's set up a smoke screen. Look at the dailies. Oh, man. 50 minutes, that's a long time to wait for this race, though. Let's see what else there is. Race battles. Hypercars just qualifying. Is this an open server? Ah, this is another cold tire server. No, thank you.
That's the end of the session. 5.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna practice solo here. You definitely don't want rain for a race. Ah, Mamma mia.
The pit exit looks clear. Let's get some heat into these brakes. Air and track temps are increasing. Air temperatures now 22. The track temperature is
Man,
now 30 Celsius.
Just clipping the grass a little bit. Oh, this track is lethal.
Okay, champ. There's a car leaving the pits. Heads up. P2.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna make it. Again, dang it. That was close.
Car left. Clear left.
The leader has just done a 134.78. Tiny bit of aero damage there. You probably won't even feel it. There's a car exiting the pits. Your brake temperatures look good. The leader has just done 134. Wow, 0.
Well, we did have a good practice yesterday.
Right side. Clear right.
There we go. I can try and follow you. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, nope, nope. Paying attention to the MDF instead of the track, not a good thing.
They'll invalidate this lap. Track limits.
Yeah, let them invalidate it.
Cold tires all around.
Yeah, even at 70 degrees, these tires are cold.
Six. Place it.
Whoa!
Leader has just done a 132.73. Incident in Sector 6. Sector 2 is yellow.
Yeah, I'm the reason Sector 2 is yellow. Dang it.
Green flag Sector 2.
I guess we're about to find out how bad my tires got there. Not too bad.
P9.
Yeah, I kind of wish that that last corner, 2 corners would be 1 long corner. But it is what it is. Some people prefer the chicane. I think I prefer it this way. bit wide there. More than my liking. Yeah, kind of wish it was one long one without having to downshift, but yeah, you really do want to go on the inside, but not too much. That grass is really bad. On some tracks, you can go on the grass and rejoin the track. No harm done, but here the grass is... I don't like Spanish grass. That makes any sense. I need to not downshift to third in that hill. I keep doing it by reflex and it slows me down a tad, not much, but can we make it here? I don't want to touch the grass.
Champ, we need to watch these track limits. You're outside of track limits there.
Oh, I should have stayed in first. Same. This is where I have a tendency of going in third, and I really don't need to. Yeah, not sure going into fifth there is quicker either. Ugh. Again into third. Why do I keep doing that? Just let it redline third here. Ugh. I wish sometimes we could force a downshift on these cars. Ugh.
Yellow flag. Sector 3 is clear. P12. Okay, champ, we need to watch the track limits.
Dang it. There's gotta be a faster way to take that last one
That's
there.
half fuel. You've used half your fuel?
I don't know what it is, what it's gonna be. Gross.
Track limits. This lap will be deleted.
I hate grass. Dang it.
Incident in Sector 2 is yellow.
Alright. Bummer. Bummer.
That's the end of the session. P12.
Shaolin Monk 4206 says, my game the cars were disappearing when behind me and blinking off and on.
Yeah, me too. I started a race. I did the, what was it? P2s and GT3s here. And as I get the green flag to go, start the race, all the P2s disappeared on me and I was surrounded by GT3s all of a sudden. It's been a headache. This patch has been a real headache for me.
Shaolin Monk 4206 says. They have to fix it, Loke, WTF.
Yeah, eventually they'll get around to fixing stuff, I guess. Hopefully tomorrow for the race tomorrow night, but otherwise, I don't know. I'm not too happy with the current state of the game. Joined the hosted server today, the lag was unsufferable. Then I join another one and everything's fine. So there's something fishy going on. It's not stable. I'm getting a lot more clipping than usual, and that's right from the get-go. So it seems like the more the server's laggy, the more my car is gonna clip. It's really a pain in the butt.
Pit exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. We need to get some head into these brakes.
Now I got no feeling in the force feedback, barely. And then all of a sudden I get too much of it.
Blue flag. The leader has just done a 130.38.
Yeah, see, I just finished racing in the single player and the feedback's not even the same. Let's reset it to see if that helps a bit. It did.
Air temperature's falling. It's now 17 Celsius. Blue flag.
Car right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Yellow flag. Sector 3 is clear. Blue flag.
Car left. Clear left.
So, other than that, how do you like the
The leader has just
update?
done a 130.01.
I'm guessing you're
Sector
not
2 is
happy with
yellow.
it.
Green flag. Sector 2.
Like, I love the new track. I haven't gotten around to trying the new car yet.
Yellow flag. Sector 2 is clear. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Green flag Sector 3. Looks like P2's gone up.
I've gone off too. But apparently they are working on a fix or something, so. But then they know, they came out with a hot fix, then had to roll it back because it created more problems.
Your brake temperatures are fine, champ.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Hey hey.
Hey, Justin. How are you this evening? Saw that you were in the server there. Don't know if you're still here or not.
Take it easy, you got cold tires.
I know, I'm taking it as easy as I can, Sally. I hate cold tires as much as you do.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Good. Got bored and left LOL.
Okay. Really? Okay. So I guess the others need a lot more practice, is that what you're saying?
That time was a 1:47.66.
And there's only 23 minutes left of the practice, really? By the time my tires will be warmed up, it's gonna be the end of practice session. What a waste of time. Well, maybe Viking will get on later and we can have ourselves a race, if you're still up for it.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Oh god no, I'm kind slow here.
Well, getting fourth, everybody's slow. Don't know if you've noticed, but everybody's getting used to the new track. See, my tires are still cold. Even at 70, these tires are cold.
Okay, champ, we need to watch the track limits.
Dollarod Manjayer says. Good evening.
Hey, good evening, Dale. How are you this evening? You guys like seeing me suffer on cold tires?
Sector 2 is yellow.
And he's on cold tires.
Sector 2 is clear.
On your left. Clear left.
Rodman Jair says. Pretty good. How about you?
Oh, I'm suffering.
Yellow flag. You're outside of track limits there.
I guess I'm suffering like everybody else.
I think fire's gone off.
Where is he? Wasn't there a hypercar there? Okay. Ugh. So what are you guys up to this evening? Are the bugs still affecting some of the guys?
Green flag, sector Sicken.
Like this?
Rodman Jair says. Nothing at all, lol.
Okay. Yeah, my game has not been stable. Either massive lag spikes, invisible cars at times. Sometimes my force feedback is just fine, sometimes I don't feel nothing. Sometimes it feels like a rubber band constantly. This patch is just very unstable.
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
It's like it's a different bug every time I get into a match or something. I've been watching Cliff. He seems to be, other than complaining about the bops, his game seems to be pretty stable. Maybe I just need to do a clean install and maybe that would help things out. Just uninstall everything. But I'm afraid I'd lose the plugins and everything else. I'd have to figure that out again. Which I don't want to do. I'm too old to remember doing stuff. And I remember getting the RF2 plugin to work initially was a pain in the butt. Everybody kept saying, oh, you gotta install it, you have to install it. Yeah, but where? Well, I installed it everywhere. Well, eventually things worked, but I didn't know what I did that made it that it worked. If that makes any sense. Are my tires warming up? They're not even close to being warm. Dang it. It's not gonna turn. Yes, it did. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind the new track and everything else. Really like it. I haven't even tried the Genesis. I got so many people asking me to do a livery for it. You gotta upload a livery 50 times to get it to work once. Or 8 times in my case. I wonder if taller ratios would actually work better here.
Justin Slim Friesen says. You should have tried the Genesis from the start. LOL.
Why? Why should I have tried the Genesis from the start? Yeah, what's his name? I saw a quick review of Kirith. Man, that guy has changed as a YouTube creator. I used to like him. Now, not so much. And he has the gall to say to folks that he's always going to remain objective and he's going to tell it like it is. And yes, there's a lot of, he's like saying, well, there's AI review sites. Don't trust those. They're just trying to get you to use their affiliate links. And then yesterday he's like, oh, well, LMU has new True Force, so use my affiliate link to buy the Logitech crap. And then he says this game is fantastic. It's never been as good. He cannot drive the Peugeot. It's the hardest hypercar in the world to drive.
Okay,
But that the
Jack, 15
Genesis
minutes
drives
left.
itself.
That's 15 minutes.
Then doesn't talk about all the issues that this game has. Man, yeah. Talk about somebody who's full of crap.
Left side. Clear left.
Okay, my tires are getting up there. Maybe I could try to follow him a bit. We were able to have some fun yesterday. It was pretty damn close. All three hypercars in the practice session.
Incident in Sector 3.
Yeah,
Sector 3
no,
is
they're
yellow.
not totally warm
Green
yet.
flag, Sector 3.
Otherwise, I could have done that one in fourth. And this one in second without going
Just
wide.
as Slim Friesen says. TBF. All the Sims have their own unique issues.
Yes. But yesterday he's like, oh, this new patch is, you know, I agree that you can promote the game, and I want people to promote this game and have more people playing it. But if you look at history, you know, there's been so much hype. Remember when Cyberpunk came out? I mean, for 2 years they were building up the hype, and the game was literally unplayable the day it released. Like, how many games was that the case?
Rodman Jair says. Honestly, my performance after the patch has been incredible LOL.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people, it's good. For me, it hasn't been. And it's not like it's one bug, it's like a different bug every time I get into it.
Justin Slim Friesen says. I'm lucky to have had no problem with this update so far.
Yeah, I've had tons of issues. And I don't know if, let's say somebody else is having issues.
Rodman Jair says. I'm ready for the hot fix to mess me up LOL.
Okay, well it's not gonna be a hot fix anymore.
Right side. Clear
Justin
right.
Slim Friesen says. LOL.
It's gonna be a proper patch, because they discovered that they don't know how to do a hot fix. Turns out their hot fix messed more things than it fixed stuff.
Car right. Clear right.
And there goes Larson again. That's all he's been doing is helicopter.
Dollarod Jair says, you should see what a Kuno's hotfix looks like.
Green flag, Sector 2.
Justin Slim Friesen says, oh, I guess I did have the strange VE bar thing.
Yeah, people can't even tell their VE stuff. Man, it's chaos. He must, maybe I'm lagging Larson out. You know how sometimes I drive next to a car and then all of a sudden everything goes wonky on my end? I'm wondering if that's what Larson's going through.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. Yellow flag in Sector 3.
Because it's like the third time he comes around me and it's the
Green
third
flag,
time he
Sector
does the
1.
helicopter. And we know Larson can drive, so...
They'll delete this lap.
And I'm
Track
wondering
limits.
if, you know, bugs on other people's system cause them to
That's 10 minutes
lag
left.
to create feedback into my
You've got
system.
half your fuel left.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
Green flag, Sector 3.
Justin Slim Friesen says,
Like sometimes I'll be racing and one or two cars on the grid is causing me to lag incredibly badly. And my car kind of becomes uncontrollable
Justin
next to
Slim
them.
Friesen says, so I wonder if you're just having connection issues then?
I know I'm not. Because it's not always the same thing. Like, he goes near me and I am not lagging whatsoever here. But remember the hosted I did this afternoon where... Was it this afternoon or was it yesterday? I forget. I think it was this afternoon. Oh yeah, it was this afternoon when you fell asleep.
Justin Slim Friesen says, yeah.
Yeah, this afternoon it was extremely laggy at the beginning of the race.
Justin Slim Friesen says, jitterbug.
Yep, and by the end of the race everything was good. It wasn't great. It hadn't come back to 100%, but let's say it was like 50% when I started. It was back to like 90% at the end of the race. So I'm wondering if other people issues causes them to lag or send some feedback through the net code and that's what's messing me up. Maybe, I don't know, I'm sending some negative stuff and it's causing Larson to have issues when he comes to pass me or whatever. But see, the other two cars didn't have any issues. So sometimes it's totally random and it's hard to put your finger on what is going on. Or maybe Larson was just on cold tires, applied the brakes a bit too much. Could have been that. Or maybe he's trying to different setups with his car and because I've tried some of his setups and I can tell you it's I like a safe car. And his cars can be, you know, it's everything to extract the performance of the car. So it relies, you know, 200% on a driver's skill. No mistakes allowed. He doesn't like it when it's the car holding him back. I'm so glad I'm not that competitive. I'm too old to be that competitive. I just like going around the track. I like the way it feels when everything works. Obviously, it's always more fun racing with friends, but I mean, I kind of wish we had this 25 years ago. When I built my first home cockpit, and discovering the only thing I could do was Flight Simulator on triple screens. And unfortunately, Flight Simulator is back then it was pretty much just a solo game. The internet was just starting out, so I don't think that there was multiplayer in Microsoft. I could be mistaken.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
See, I told you, by the time these tires warm up, the server's over. Just as I'm starting to enjoy going around this track.
Mind these track limits, please, champ.
Ah, track limits, bahamba. Ugh, braked a little bit too late there. Oh, I didn't tell you this, eh? Every night I've been seeing some shadows outside. I don't have an outside light here on my balcony, but I've been seeing kind of a shadow, and I was thinking that it might be another cat driving my cat nuts. Well, last night my cat went nuts and I came looking, and it's a fox. It's a fox that's the same color as my cat. I'm not sure my cat wants to go out and play with it or if it wants to go and attack
Justin
it.
Slim Friesen says. Ah.
I mean, foxes are beautiful. It really was beautiful. But man, I'm gonna have to be careful with my cats around the neighborhood here, because we do go out for walks. I don't want them getting jumped by the fox, but usually fox won't. Oh man, I keep forgetting where I am on the track. I get distracted by my conversations. Man, I love this game. I hope that they roll it out tomorrow, the fix. Or fixes. Like, we can't even see which of the lobbies are locked or unlocked. We can't see if they have tire warmers before we join. We can't know if it's fuel times 2, fuel times 1, or nothing.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Oh, this is a practice, so when time runs out, it'll just hang there.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Foxes are tiny. Shave off all that puffy fur and they're not much bigger than a house cat. I'm exaggerating a bit.
No, you're right. It's not a it's a very small dog. Very skinny. But their jaws are a lot more dangerous than your normal house dog the same size. You know, it's like a wolf, you know. A wolf is skinny and tall on its legs, so it looks big. It's actually more like a Doberman than it is like a Rottweiler. You know, skinny and slim, but man, the little bit of muscle that it has is very dangerous. Oh man, just as I'm getting around to being able to push it. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. 4.999. I'm within 5 seconds of everybody else. That's as good as I could do tonight. Who's that other Lamborghini driver? Rivera? You know, the guy that has a platinum ranking? That, oh, my camera was off. Dang it. I forgot. Okay, well, I'm setting up a smoke screen here.
Says, happy with the setup?
Well, this is my safe setup. You know how I am. I just grab my safe setup and just carry it over from track to track. I haven't tuned it for this track. And unfortunately, you spend 15 minutes warming up the tires to start getting a feeling for the car. And the server time runs out. You know, what's the point? What's the point? What, 25 minutes? Oh, did I miss the gold race? I missed it. Dang it. Okay, another issue I have is when you look at the schedule, if it ever loads, I can't go and see the times here. Even if I click on it, it's not going to show me the times. Like there's 2 times here remaining, but I can't see them. I'm double clicking, single clicking, right clicking, giving it the middle finger.
Friesen says, LOL.
I'm trying to pull on it. It's not doing anything. Trying to pull it down, trying to pull it up. I can't see the times. What the hell? People are telling me, no, everything's fine. My game has never been this good. Man, I remember the good old days of 1.2, man. Oh, man, that was gravy. Man, 1.2 was stable for me. None of this stupid crap. One point oh and 1.1 were crappy, and then 1.2 came along, and we never had it so good. We will never have it so good again. So I missed the gold race. Dang it.
Justin Slim Friesen says, that is pretty short-sighted.
What, you think this game is going to get better now? You think that when they roll out the fixes, it's going to fix stuff and not break more stuff? And then everybody will be like, yeah, well, compared to the other sim races, this is pretty good. And I'll be like, yeah, but guys, do you guys remember when 1.2 came around and you clicked on everything, it was slow, but it was working? Yes, we had our bugs, but the game was by far more playable.
Says, know the schedule that you can't read.
No, schedule. Yeah, stupid schedule that I can't read. And I hate having to go to 2023 and not being able to play with hypercars and GT3s. I'm stuck with the GTEs. Just because I decided to take a car from 2023, I wish that we could change that. Single player, we should be able to organize the races as we see fit. If I want to do it, I have to host a race online. Which I don't know where Viking went. Viking was like, not at the moment for hosting a server. I don't know if he was
Justin
going to have
Slim
time
Friesen
later
says,
on.
I'm happy to share setups with you if you want. Just ask and I'll send them over.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, you're more than welcome. I can share you mine. But what are we talking about? You're gonna send me setups for the McLaren, and I'm gonna send you some setups for the Peugeot. I'm confused. It doesn't take much to confuse this old guy. Man, I have so much trouble driving the Mecha now. When I get into a GT, I don't know how to drive anymore. And I get so much feedback from the ABS and the traction control, it's scary. Whoops, it did not load up my loadout here. And again, it kind of did, but it doesn't. If I load it, then it goes to the hard tire on the front. And it's assigned. So why won't it load my hard tire on the front tire by default, and I have to go back and reload it? See, I'm coming across all these little bugs that nobody notices. Oops. Justin just sent me some... Whoa, what the hell is that? Where did you get those? Oh, and you specified
Air and track
wingless
temps
or
are
wing
increasing.
to
Air
make
temperature
it
is now
simple?
22. The track temp is
Because
now
just putting a
30
stupid
Celsius.
W doesn't make it... Whoa. Okay, well, man, you're gonna complicate things for me here now. So while you were busy with doing that, I don't know if you heard what I was saying here, but see, in my setup, I have a hard tire here in the front. When it loads in, it loads up every other setting, but it keeps the 4 medium tires. I have to go back and load it up again for it to give me the hard tire. That's a weird bug. On my other setups, I didn't have that issue. And if I go into online, I don't have that issue either. It's just in single player. Okay. Open up Explorer. Player settings.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Strange.
Yeah. I get all this strange stuff. Why do they call it Circuit of Barcelona instead of just calling it Barcelona? Okay, and then we go here, we open up that folder, we grab this all the way to here, and then we put them in here. And then we go to custom setup, refresh the list, boom, everything's there. Balance, safe, balance. Okay, so what's the difference between balance and safe? For me, there are two words that mean the same thing. And then you'd have Larson's stuff saying, very unsafe. Okay. Race safe. Let's try race safe. Man bar. I know it's for Barcelona, but
133.39.
it reminds me of BAR, you know, the team that Villeneuve went to in F1, British American Racing. Boy, did that turn out to be a joke of a team. Okay, so now let's load this, close it. Don't know if I should change that front tire. But let's try, ooh, that's a lot of traction control. I should have probably gone with balance. Like, safe is probably for cold starts, trying to qualify. Coming out of the pits with cold tires.
Pit exits clear. Blue
Justin
flag.
Slim
Your brakes are
Friesen
cold.
says,
Be careful.
is this a hosted?
No, this is a solo, single player. Why? You would have came in and joined me? Have you been driving the Peugeot? Or where did you get... Do I want to know where you got all of those?
Justin Slim Friesen says, my lap times are slower in hosted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, they mentioned that there's all kinds of...
Justin Slim Friesen says, just keep that in mind.
Yeah, no, not only that, but there's issues with the bop. From the single player to the hosted to the rank races, the bops are not the same. So in single player, you might have one set of bop. And then you go to a hosted race, you get another set of the bop. And then you go into ranked races, and then you get another bop. So the cars are not all the same. So that might explain why you're not getting the same times. But then again, online, it's normal because, ooh, I could do this in 5th. Okay, extremely slow in 5th, but...
8.
Okay, do I want to know where you got these setups? Ooh, but this doesn't turn here, though. Or is this going to be one of those setups that's under steery?
Justin Slim Friesen says, yeah. So if this setup is faster than you did in the ZRL lobby, it might not be the setup is all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Well, my times were faster yesterday during practice than they were today. Managed 133 yesterday during the race. And normally my times are 134, 135 when I'm just going around the track cruising. And they're about the same here in single player. So, coming back to what I was saying, have you been practicing the Peugeot without me knowing it? Or where do you get those setups then?
The end.
Justin Slim Friesen says. No.
Okay, so I probably don't want to know where you got them. Oh, I gotta go down the first one to do that corner. Yeah, this is understeery. You just heard Discord bop. Or beep.
Your tires are cold.
Yeah, this
Watch
is
out.
understeery.
Watch the track limits, please, Jim.
Oh, it's a good thing they got a little bit of pavement there next to the wall. Just enough to have me grip it before hitting the wall. I know Larson was... I noticed that in Discord everybody's asking Larson for setups. Which... I like his setups.
Your brake temperatures look good.
But look at all the ones that he gave me for Sebring. And the one that I liked the most was the one that didn't make any sense.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Okay, let's see if I can't follow him. If I do manage to follow him, what is my times gonna look like? Car feels extremely good on this setup though. It's just a little bit too understeery for me.
Believe in.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Yeah. It's the safe one, so understeer is predictable.
See, that's what I don't get. You get to a corner, you can't turn it, but they consider that safe. I mean, I understand that you're not losing your rear tires, and that would be very unsafe, but safe should be you're able to turn the car, but if you turn the steering wheel too aggressively, you'll lose the rear. Which depends on the driver.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Yeah. Cause pushing the fronts is safe than spinning. Justin Slim Friesen says. Safer.
Yeah, I guess.
Blue flag.
Car right, clear right.
They'll delete this lap. You've cut the track.
Well, let them delete this track then.
Yell fly in sector 1.
So it was about the same, honestly. 135s.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Roll the BB back.
Race balance. Oh, I'm on the wing. Maybe I should go to the wingless? Okay. Oh, I forgot to check the Discord. What were you saying? Oh, why did you do that? Okay. I hope it's not like the certain people have subscriptions so they can grab all they want.
There's traffic behind.
So we
Watch
know
your
that
mirrors.
these are
Blue
new
flag,
since
sector
the
1.
car,
Blue flag.
this
Your
track
brakes are
is
cold.
new.
Left side, clear left.
Sometimes I look at free setups and they're from version 1.1. So the bops of the
Justin
cars and
Slim
everything
Friesen says.
changes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, because sometimes, you know, like me who's cheaper would...
Justin Slim Friesen says. Like I said, just ask.
Okay. Well, actually, these files don't take up much room, so... You could spend days, because there's like, what, 20 tracks and 50 different cars? That's a lot of grabbing. Like, I like trying different things. Different cars, different tracks, different setups. This actually kind of feels like mine.
P12.
Justin Slim Friesen says. This one should bite more.
On your left. Still there, clear left.
Yeah, like I said, this is, yeah, definitely. I can turn that corner nicely. Yeah, this feels more like mine. I'd be interested in comparing them. You know, Pookie comes in here, says hi, and then leaves, but I've also noticed that he hasn't been leaving likes on my streams. Like, I'm grateful he comes in and says hello, but I'd also like a little like on my video. And today he came and asked me after I got off the stream if I could do a Genesis livery for him. Well, I said all my viewers get one livery. So he already got his. I'm not gonna feel bad saying no to him. And is this guy gonna let me pass him? Because he's slowing me
side.
down in certain areas.
Hold your line, clear right.
Ooh, barely locked it up there. Okay. I'm gonna be interested in comparing this setup to mine. Both cars feel extremely similar. So I just need to lift there. I don't need to go down into third. But I have the muscle reflex of always going in third there. And that's always costing me a second.
Your brake temperatures look good.
A little bit too wide there. Yeah, see, that's my average times. Okay, I'm just curious. Whoops, I did not know this was gravel.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, buddy.
Okay, where's mine? Compare. Let's see how we go about doing stuff. What? His fuel ratio is way too low, though. Okay. Dang. He runs even less. Okay. Yeah, these look more...
Justin Slim Friesen says, I used to always use the in-game CDA, or default LMU setups. But since CDA started making these balanced setups, that's all I've been using. I really like them, they've done a good job. Justin Slim Friesen says, move that up.
Move what up? He's running 60 kilowatts. I run 120.
Justin Slim Friesen says, you weren't using enough battery.
Oh.
Justin Slim Friesen says, IMHO.
Yeah, well, see, that's it. I'm using more battery in my setup than in this one. These look pretty close to the defaults, CDA. Ooh, he's got a... No, I've got more camber. A lot more camber. He's got more... No, do I have more front? I have less front. Okay. I have less braking power. Spring rate's similar. My ride height is a lot higher. I go with a lot more rake. He lowered his front more, though. So I could lower my front even more. Yeah, here's the third spring that we started playing around with that I'm not quite familiar with. But seems I have a lot lower stats on it. I'm guessing. And here's the opposite. He's higher on the dampeners. But we're pretty close. Well, here we're pretty close. Here a little bit different. Not a big difference. Oh, big difference here, though. 3 notches on the anti-roll bar is a lot. So the proportions are similar. I have a lot less front wing. Interesting, interesting. Not that different of a setup, except for the camber. The camber and the front wing are the two things that are going to make a big difference here. And probably the power gen. I have a big camber difference here. I don't hate this setup though. So you're thinking, bring this up to this. My battery should deplete a bit better.
Pit exit looks clear. Green flag, Sector 1.
Justin Slim Friesen says. That's what I'm thinking, yes.
Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
There's actually a lot of braking on this track for me. I have 2 other setups that I haven't tried. But yeah, this feels more like mine.
Thirteenth place.
Do you have access to anything more performance? Or do they have just like safe and balance? Like esports, they don't have access to that? Like, I'd really like to try something radical. I don't want to make a go-kart extreme.
Watch the track limits, please, champ.
Although sometimes those
Justin Slim Friesen says. They are still working on their fast setup.
Okay, yeah. I'm not surprised. That's something that makes a lot of sense.
Justin Slim Friesen says. They focus on the safer setups first for us normies. LOL.
Your brake temperatures are okay.
Well, on some tracks, the go-kart extreme was a lot of fun. With the Maca, I had a lot of fun doing some of those setups. Not recommended for daily driving. It's like no suspension whatsoever. Let the tires do all the work. Just throw it into a corner, try to control it. Whoa!
Yellow flag.
Okay. That was
You've had
dangerous.
quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come and get it fixed.
That was dangerous. What was the traction control here? Okay. Then it's me being overly aggressive then, I guess. So I got two other setups here that I can try. Not that one. I know one is Fiji and the other one, I forget what it was. Was it Le Mans? Nope. Interlagos? Paul Rickards, maybe? Nope. Monza? Nope. Qatar? I think Qatar. Probably not. Maybe it was Qatar. Let's try the Fuji one here. I have a feeling this is going to be dangerous here.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Green flag, sector 6 and tail. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
Yeah, I crossed the white line. I know. See, I haven't had much time to experiment much. I just put on my safe setup, which I guess is considered more like balanced. And just been getting used to
Justin
going
Slim
around the
Friesen
track.
says, is there a Barca race soon?
No. I think I just missed it being in the practice server. I could go and check. Whoa, this is, yeah. This is more.
Yellow flag
Justin
in
Slim
sector 3.
Friesen says, I just did.
Green flag, sector 3.
Oh, you just went and checked, and is there one soon?
Blue flag. It'll polish out, champ. Forget about it.
Justin Slim Friesen says, 48 minuets from now.
Yeah, see, that's, I had one in 54 minutes. So I went into the practice server, and when I came out of the practice server, I missed it. Yeah, this is much more go-karty. I'm feeling every single bump on the road. Suspension is harsh. Oh,
On your right, clear right.
Sector
that
2
was
is yellow.
close. And then I have Qatar. I thought I had another one though. It's probably Qatar. I know I revised this one heavily for my Qatar because I didn't like it on the track.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now. Green flag, sector 2. Blue flag.
Justin Slim Friesen says, if there's enough sign-ups, I might do it.
In 48 minutes from now? Damn. Man, it's already 10 o'clock, you know that? It was kind of funny last night. I just got the flash now.
Justin Slim Friesen says, 8 here.
Oh, okay. Well, it's gonna be 9 o'clock when it pops in, so for me it'll be 11. That's okay. My appointment tomorrow is in the afternoon at 1 o'clock, which often runs late, so I might not be streaming tomorrow afternoon. But I'll be fine to stream tomorrow night's race. Which brings me to last night when we were watching Glenn's stream there. And he's like explaining the conflict that Thursday nights he has this other league. But then at the end of the stream, he's like, I hope you guys tune in Thursday. Well, we also have the same issue where we have our race league, so we won't be able to watch your stream. But I didn't say it out loud. But it was funny. I was laughing my head off, but I was tired. Yeah, no, this car is... I like this setup more than the Fuji one. But this is extremely extreme. Sometimes people send me their extreme setups, and that's kind of what I'm asking for. When I say to people that I need to learn a different way of doing things, this is the setup that I told you that I can't brake while turning. Otherwise I lose the car. It's extremely fast, and if you get the right speed, it's extremely fast. But you can't do like I'm used to doing and brake while turning. Oh, you kind of have to know your speeds and then push it. Wow, I redline in 7th gear there. Never have I redline in 7th gear. So definitely this car gets to be a lot faster. And I have to slow down because I don't know what I'm doing with this car. Man, this car wants to drift though. Like the rear is always sliding, but in a good way. I'm like not spinning out necessarily. But it's always like pushing. And then if I have the bad habit of flooring it, then I just lose it. But I like this this setup. Look how fast I'm gaining before I reach. That's crazy. Oh, this car is fast.
Okay, champ, we need to watch these track limits.
I must not have any rear wing on this car. And the rear just slides, but it keeps moving forward. I don't know how to drive these cars. How do people like Larson and all these fast drivers drive cars like this at the limit constantly?
Just Slim
You got 20
Friesen
minutes
says.
left.
Again. The battery looked like it's full at some braking zones.
Your brake temperatures are fine.
I don't know how people drive constantly at the limit. Look how much green I'm getting. Just it keeps accelerating to red line from the start finish line all the way to the first corner. How's this car so fast? And then I lose it because I don't know how to drive it.
Yellow flag, sector 2.
If I had turned just a little bit more. Yeah, no, that's undrivable for me. I'd have skid marks in my shorts after racing with these setups. Nope, but I did like the balance one that you gave me there. Wingless. Race balance, load it up. Let's go to power and let's bring down the brakes and let's bring this up. So I'm not going to be recharging as much during the braking and I'll be consuming a bit more, I guess. Now why does my battery not show anything? Man, I never pay attention to this crap.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now. Green flag, sector 6. You've cold brakes all around. Blue flag.
Okay, now the battery's lighting up. Okay. I don't know which car, but there's a car that you need to make sure you got battery in the...
Justin Slim Friesen says. The blue bar is the amount of battery.
Yeah, but it looked empty, then it goes green, and... I can't look there. I gotta keep my eyes on the track. I'm happy I went there in fourth.
Justin Slim Friesen says. When it turns green it's being used, blue it's being charged. Blank it's doing nothing.
Oh, okay, that's how that works. Okay. I don't know which car, but there's a car that you need to have some juice in the battery when you go to pit. Otherwise, you won't be able to restart your car again.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Reverse that actually.
When it's blue, it's using it. And when it's green, it's charging. And when it's not doing anything, it's not doing anything. Okay. Ooh.
15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes to go.
God, I love this track, though. I love this game.
Car right. Clear right.
See, everything feels good here in single player. Then I hop into multiplayer, and it used to be like this, but lately... I remember in 1.1, I used to have the jitters and everything else. Then 1.2 came along, all of that went away. Now it seems like 1.3 brought all the bugs I had in 1.1. Oh, redline the 7th gear again. I'm happy to see that. I'm actually getting faster on the straight. Or I'm braking later. Either one of those. Yeah, I need to use a lot more of the track. Oh, that was dangerous. I almost lost it. That cost me some time. See, that's the thing, you know. I can get a fast lap in, but I can't be consistently fast. I can be constantly safe and slow, though. And in the long run, that's been helping me out a lot. know, that's the kind of thing that makes me go from last place to 4th place. I'm not fast like everybody else, but I'm not getting into... I'm not pushing the car to the limit to the point that you lose control and you wipe out. Whoa, dude!
On your left. Clear left.
Sector 2 is yellow.
He just brake checked me there.
You had a lot of air damage there, champ. The bodywork looks pretty fucked.
Yeah, I agree, Sally. I haven't been able to see how the tires wear out this way, though. My front left wears out quite badly, and so does my rear left.
Justin Slim Friesen says, LOL. That was a
All
bit
clear on
too
pigs.
much
Green
brake
flag
there,
sector
bud.
2.
Yeah, he just flat braked on me. Crazy. Like, it's a light brake and more of a downshift kind of a corner for me. And he just, like, flat out braked if it's, like, turn 1 and into a hairpin or something. They've also stated in some of the bugs that the AI...
Justin Slim Friesen says, I'm guessing a B0 or B1 driver.
I don't know what that means. Oh, Bronze 0 or Bronze 1 driver. They're AI, but
Okay, champ.
they mentioned that they've had trouble with the AI. AI will cause crashes, and they're working on that as well. Like, not because they're being aggressive, but they're doing bad behavior that causes them to cause crashes. So I don't know exactly what they're talking about, but it's a bug that's been reported. I want to find out how these tires wear out, though. I'm gonna have to do a few laps. Yeah, I like this setup. This is like mine. Without all the camber, I got a lot more camber.
Justin Slim Friesen says, oh well. AI don't apply to me anyways. I never really use them.
Well, I used it a lot the first 2 months that I started playing this game. Because everybody told me how safe I have to be online. Because I could get banned. And I used to be a very aggressive and plow into everything kind of a driver. Now, my habits have changed, but everybody else's is still plow through and rage into me and everything else. That gets me so worked up. Okay, I'm getting faster on the straight here. Dang it.
They'll delete this lap. Track limits.
Oh well, we're not here to... We're just here testing out the tires.
Justin Slim Friesen says, they can be a useful tool. But they can also build up some very bad habits.
Well, I found them very useful.
Car left. Clear left.
They taught me a lot about this game. And it was just good practice for me dealing with traffic and finding places where I can pass safely and not dive bomb into every corner to outbrake and outturn them, because that wasn't working out for me. And I love these new pedals. I haven't mentioned it in quite some time, but I go just to the limit of brake, locking up. And now even when I do lock up, they hardly scuff the tires or flatten the tires. Because it's not a hard lock. They're locking up, but they're also rotating at the same time, so even though the game goes it's actually kind of a thing.
Okay, champ. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
I wish the game would fix that. Because the tires screech as soon as there is some lockup, It's kind of like ABS. ABS should also like do kind of a thing. But they don't. They just vibrate your pedal. And pretend like the wheel never locks up, but ABS actually locks up the wheel and then releases it as soon as it starts locking up. Ooh, coming in too fast. The car's not turning. Dang it.
Track limits. Keep it between the lines.
See, that's the kind of thing that I want to avoid during the race. Oh, just lost some sound there. Don't know what happened. Am I still streaming? Is there a power surge or something that I'm not aware of?
Your brake temperatures are fine,
We
champ.
are going through a couple of snowfalls, heavy snowfalls. I hope I don't lose the internet again. That would be bad. Not being able to do tomorrow's race after all the practice I put in. And last night at practice, it was really close. I was in the lead a couple of times. Strangely enough. Well, we were only 3 on the track. Actually, maybe 4, but Larson left early after spinning out. And me passing him. But what's his name? KH passed me and Wagner passed me. But then they spin out, so I'm in the lead again. And they get back on track, they pass me.
Justin Slim Friesen says, KP?
KP? Yeah, maybe KP.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Initially, I was wondering if that wasn't Cobra, but Cobra drives GTs. He doesn't drive Hypers. Or maybe he does, but not this time around. Cobra with a K.
Justin Slim Friesen says. No, he's Hyper only.
KH?
Justin Slim Friesen says. He refuses to drive GT3 LOL.
Okay. Well, I don't refuse to, but like I drove GT3s for 6 months. I could do this for 6 months. And then go back to GT3s.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Cobra. Who is KP? Kenneth Portis.
I don't know. Whoever was in the server tonight, that K something, KP, KH, K something, I don't know. Could be Mark. His name could be Mark for all I know. I don't know. But anyways, yesterday they got ahead of me, spun out. You know, I get back into the lead. They pass me, they spin out, I'm back into the lead.
That's the end of the session. 13th place.
So even though I'm slower than everybody else, you know, it's still gonna go down to the last corner and whoever spins out their hypers and wrecks their cars and stuff. I didn't even check the tire wear. Darn it. How was my tire wear? Was it any good? I guess we'll find out online. This is a lot slower to load.
Justin Slim Friesen says. Not many sign-ups yet. Justin Slim Friesen says. LOL.
Well, apparently there's no next races for me. I mean, there's slow load ups, but this is ridiculous. Am I still connected to the internet?
Justin Slim Friesen says. Try again.
Well, apparently I lost my race control subscription. Why does it say race control light when I'm race control pro plus?
Justin Slim Friesen says. Wow. That's interesting.
No, other people have been complaining about that too. They say I'm pro plus, but it says I'm light. See, if you look at my thing here, it says Pro Plus. But in game it says I am light. And earlier, I went to the menu and I was complaining about the schedule and stuff. See, I'm getting all these little bugs, but it's not constant. From one click to the next, anything can go wrong. It's annoying AF. See, it's all back. It's not asking me to subscribe. Well, 6 hypercars, but 1 GT3. I see what you mean by not many subscriptions. Yeah, I'm already 30 minutes past my bedtime. And the race is 60 minutes, and then you got another 10 minutes of everything else, and it starts in 16 minutes. So that would bring me around to midnight. I think that's going to be a little bit too much for me. Too bad we lost Viking, because Viking was like, not at the moment, but I took it as maybe in half an hour or so he would get on, but we haven't heard from him since, so.
Justin Slim Friesen says, no worries.
So I was kind of hoping we could all get racing tonight, but what the heck is Wolfie doing? Every time I see him, he's playing a different game. Like Sunday was PGA Pro game, golfing something. Then in the afternoon it was FIFA or something else. Now it's farming simulator. Is he going around with his force feedback wheel driving a tractor in the fields? Like, what the hell?
Justin Slim Friesen says, LOL. That makes you mad?
What the hell? I used to be that way, though. 25 years ago. Some days, when you're working all week and you only have like Saturday. You get up at 9 o'clock, start playing one game, get bored, get on to another game, get bored. Or even, when you get home from work, I would get on for like Need for Speed. And then switch over to MechWarrior and switch over to Microsoft Flight Simulator and play an hour or two of one game, move on to the next. I can't do that anymore. Now I'm fixated on one game, and like if I played this game just for an hour, you're kind of just getting around to working the brakes, working the throttle, working the steering wheel, working the corners, tuning your setups. You're just getting to the point where everything's kind of coming together, and then you enjoy it for the next hour. But that's something I've been thinking a lot about lately. And I've mentioned it a couple of times where I used to game a lot more, and I want to get back to that. So
Justin Slim Friesen says, I unregistered. Not gonna sit here and wait, just to have a tiny split.
Well, you'll be the only GT3 car from what I see here. So the race is not going to count for you. Oh, there's Ben Meese. that just registered. What about the silver? Is it fixed setups though? That I don't know. It's not saying fix here.
Jetter Gamer YT says, you have double face cams.
Oh. There we go. That should be fixed. Somebody didn't tell me that. Somebody never pays attention. Somebody has me on their phone and is talking to me or typing and not seeing the screen.
Jetter Gamer YT says, Dill 2. Jetter Gamer YT says, and how are you, my friend? Justin
There we go.
Friesen says, I still won't LOL.
There we go. It's fixed. I'm good, Sir Gamer. About to get off because it's 10:30 here, and I'm thinking about gaming in the morning as well. Maybe if I could from 10 to noon, then from 2 to 4, and then from 8 to 10. But sometimes 10 o'clock can be early for me, though. It's not only that, because I wake up in the morning, check my emails, start looking at some YouTubes while having coffee.
YT says, not a bad idea.
I have coffee, and then my cats start bugging me to go out for walks and stuff, and by the time we do all that, then I get back here and I have to make my lunch. And if I haven't been with my walk by then I need to take a walk with the cats. See, he's already ready. He knows what I'm talking about. So, yeah, it becomes hard. But sometimes I join into GC's stream because he seems to be more early in the day. I think he has probably more European viewers. I don't know. But okay. Well, don't forget to leave a like. And thank you for stopping by, Sir Gamer. Sorry I couldn't stay up longer. On the weekends, Fridays, Saturdays, I can stay up until midnight. Although, seems like they're very quiet times. Like I get on at 8 o'clock on a Friday night
says,
and...
Alright Jeeps, later. Jetter Gamer YT says, it's fine, see you later.
Yeah, Friday nights and Saturday nights, it seems like everybody's out to the movies or something and nobody's watching or on or nothing. So, around 10 o'clock I get bored and there's not much to do and go and watch a movie or something. So, okay, folks, big thank you. Catch yous in the next one.